Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nathan Bowling and feel free if you want to see more awesome videos like this one, just hit that subscribe button, click on the notification bell to let you know when new videos are coming out, and that's come out and if you like what you see, hit that like button, and that's all you gotta do. Now, today's video, the last two videos we've made have been me singing, but today is a little bit different. It's more of just a vlog, you know. Just gonna take you through the day. Anyway, alright, so I'll just take you all through my day. Just a good old vlog, you know? Alright. Hey guys, I'm back. That was the last part of the vlog. That was the intro. And now I'm gonna be I'm outside in my grandparents' backyard. Backyard is so cool. It is so nice out. Just thought I'd take y'all with me outside in the backyard. What just happened, you guys? Alright. There's a tree. I'll just show you. See that? That's a tree. Yep. A tree, another tree, another tree. There's a fort right there. It's really a vlog, but you know what I mean. And here's another tree. Kinda cool right there. Yeah, around there. This was what I did. A bunch of the stuff I did when I was growing up was just playing out in this backyard. A lot of it, I don't know why, but I did this. I have no memory of why I did this, but when I was younger, I used to throw sticks over the fence and into the other neighbors' yards. I have no idea why I used to do that. I was just young and stupid back then. I was just a kid. when I did that silly stuff. Now, of course, I don't do that stuff anymore, but it was this was back when I was a kid. That was when I was a kid, you know. Alright, I will show you the next thing. Bye. guys, I'm back, and I'm back. I just got. So please excuse the wet hair. I just got out of the shower. Please excuse the wet hair. I just got out of the shower, so. So yeah. Apparently it's all gonna be okay. Yeah, anyway. Just wet, hair wet, you know. Gosh, just got out of the showers. Fighting an Avenger. The Avenger. Anyway, what to say? I just wanted to say, everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow. Where do we get them? I don't know. But everybody's got a water buffalo. I took my buffalo to the store. Got his head stuck in the door. Spilled some lime beans on the floor. Oh, everybody's got a water buffalo. Stop! What do you think you're doing? You can't say everyone's got a water buffalo when everyone does not have a water buffalo. We're going to get nasty letters saying, "Where's my water buffalo? Well, I have a water buffalo, and I feel prepared to deal with that." I don't think so. Stop being so silly. Apparently Archibald didn't get the memo that we're supposed to be silly. It's Silly Songs with Larry. And that's funny. That's very funny. Anyway, I'm just gonna. Anyway, the show's. Anyway, back to the show. Back to the show. Back to the show. Back to the show. Back to the show, guys. Back to the show, guys. Back to the show, guys. Back to the show, you guys. Back to the show. Bible story. Daniel Alliance Den. No, it's time to do. Back to the show. Back to the show. Anyway, welcome back. I'm going to talk about honesty. Telling the truth is always the right thing to do. You see, the only way the truth will set you free. By John 8:32b. You see, the only way for us to really be free is by doing what God wants us to do. And God wants us to always tell the truth. I'm not saying that if you do something wrong that you weren't supposed to do and you won't get punished for what you did. But as any honest person will tell you, facing your parents will be a lot less painful than getting stuck in a big lie. Because if you tell lies, you'll be trapped in another and another pretty soon you'll be stuck in a whole web of lies with no way out. But listen to this story. It'll help. It should help illustrate my point. Once upon a time, there was a little boy. And that little boy's name was Billy. Billy lived with his his mom and dad, and his mom and dad's servants on a farm out by the wilderness. Now sometimes Billy would get bored and waiting. Billy's parents gave him a job. If he ever saw a wolf come by, or see any dangerous creature come by, he should alert his parents to shoo it off so that they could take care of it. Now sometimes Billy liked to get bored, got bored and liked to make up stories about a wolf coming by. Now sometimes this of course was a problem. Then one day Billy's lying would get him into trouble. And it happened on this fateful day that we're telling the story in. So one day, while Billy's parents and the servants were working, Billy got bored again. So he said, "There's a wolf, there's a wolf." When his parents and all the servants came by to take care of it, they saw no wolf. No wolf. So they warned him. Billy got in trouble for lying about there being a wolf. And they told him that next time, if they're better, you call wolf out. There's a wolf. There better be a real wolf. It better be there, or you'll be in trouble. So the next day, Billy cried out, "There's a wolf, there's a wolf," just out of being bored. Still, there was no wolf. When his parents and all the servants came by, there was no wolf. When his parents and the servants asked where the wolf was, Billy lied and said that the wolf turned out to be walking by, and got out of there before they could find him when he called out. Now Billy's parents knew that he was lying, because everyone has a tell that they do when they're lying. Anyway, to let people know that someone is lying, that they're lying. The next day, things were about to get even more dangerous for Billy. Billy was bored again. So he took, but remembering that his parents would be upset would punish him for real this time if there wasn't a real wolf out there, and he called for a wolf again. But then, just then, a real wolf came by. When he called out, "There's a wolf, there's a wolf," his parents and all the servants came by and said, he's probably just making it up again. Billy keeps crying out, "There's a wolf, there's a wolf, there's a wolf, there's a wolf," until finally the wolf had gobbled him up. Just kidding. But of course, Billy had a hard time. Of course, it was a good thing that I sent Billy's best friend out in the story to notice that there really was a wolf this time. So she ran back to Billy's parents and all the servants, and they called the animal control, the fire department, the police, and they even called the town superhero to try and save their son from the wolf. The wolf was, and by the time they got to him, the wolf had cornered him into a corner. And finally, the town superhero knocked out the wolf and killed the wolf. In time, okay, I lied. He just knocked him unconscious. He just knocked the wolf out unconscious. And animal control captured the wolf, took him away, and to put him down and to put the wolf down. Billy it didn't take a genius for Billy to find out why his parents didn't come to help him the first time when he called out that day. Because all week he had been lying, getting bored and lying about a wolf being there when there really wasn't one there. So they didn't believe him. The town... Anyway, the town was grateful that his mom and dad decided not to punish him because what he had been through already was punishment enough. They had decided, they made Billy promise that from now on they get the true story the first time. That that he from now on he doesn't lie and always tells the truth. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. Did you get my point? Now, after my story, I hope you all learned to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. 'Cause a lie can be a very dangerous thing. He kept lying and kept going and going and adding to the story. Remember, in our story, Billy learned that a lie can be a very dangerous thing. He thought yep. But to cover up for the first lie, he had to tell more and more lies until finally he was trapped, a slave to his lies. You're right. He thought a lie would set him free. But in the end, the only really way to be free was by telling the truth. Let's see if this toaster over here has a verse for us today. Ah, here it is. 1, 2. The truth will set you free. John 8:32b. You see, as I've said before I told the story, the only way we can really be free is by doing what God wants us to do. And God wants us to always tell the truth. I'm not saying you won't get punished. Like I said earlier, I'm not saying you won't get punished for what you did if you've done anything you weren't supposed to do. But as Billy learned, facing your parents will be a lot less painful than getting stuck in a big lie. Oh, is that right? Well, that's all the time for now. Until next time, remember, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Goodbye!